Good morning, Philip. It's been a while. We need to talk. Let's start from the beginning, Philip. So, January 2021, you're stuck at home. You're being homeschooled by some outdated Christian software, and you've never been to high school, and you've never read a book besides the Bible. You're essentially Ned Flanders' son. Right? And to be clear, you didn't drop out of high school. You never went. You just never showed up to high school. Okay. 5 months later, you organize, produce, and promote a video game tournament for a combat vet, and you raise over $100,000. That's fantastic. And at the same time, you take the homeschool pathway from homeschool to college, and you get in, and in your first semester, year one, you win a political science award as a nobody, as a guy off the street, and you just crush it. After your first semester, that summer, you decide, let's go to Oxford. Let's join the international study program abroad. Yeah, just go to Europe, because why not? Okay. And after you're done showing the British who's boss and you come back stateside, as soon as the plane lands, you have, I'm just following this by canonical order, you have an internship with a congressman where you get to work with them directly for promotional events for law enforcement. You can't even drink yet, and you make me want to. Okay? After that internship, you're contemplating what ROTC program you want to pursue so you can eventually be a Navy SEAL. Yeah, samesies. Yeah, I think that way, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't go Air Force because they wouldn't have enough space in those planes to hold your massive balls. And then finally, after all these steps, you move out, and right now you're a university. Let's fast forward to today. You're a university student, full time. You're taking martial arts training. You're spearfishing your dinner in the ocean like Captain fucking Ahab. And you're an intern at a life-saving international organization where you save the world part-time. And we're here today because you're upset about your performance review. I'm sorry you couldn't win forever, but let's get into it. All right, so you've been working there for a few months, and this is your first performance review. Hooray! And you've been crushing it through community organizations, fundraisers, audits, databases, you name it. And your supervisor threw you under the bus. Let's look at why. From their jaded perspective, you're treating their company like a peacekeeping Disneyland. Your job, unfortunately, is to make your supervisor's workload easier through an Excel spreadsheet. Okay? If it feels like you were set up to fail, it's because you were. It's not personal. It's just so much easier to punish you for being awesome than it is to train you. Like, this sounds like you weren't taught metrics, how many caseloads you need per month, how long it takes for each turnaround, execution times, final filing. Like, it doesn't sound like there's any mentorship going on, or like, oh, you did this much this week, let's see how it does week by week by week to see what the pitfalls are or what you're getting hung up on. Or no, let's just sit back for a few months and see what happens. You didn't fail. You were doing so many different awesome things, floating around like a superhero, but you didn't align with their narrow self-interest, so you were shot down. And now you're going to get chained to your desk. You're going to do one thing and one thing only. Understand, monkey? Understand your place in this world? Welcome to corporate America. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. when they give you the tagline, like, you don't understand how the world works, like the 20 nothings, this is what they mean by that. Like, this is how the world works. Barely does. So besides the chimp brain mismanagement, because they didn't mentor you, here's what you can do now, because this is an opportunity. You alluded to that you're going to be replacing them while your supervisor goes on leave. They took a little bit of your passion for this job. They pissed in your Cheerios. But now you can take everything from them. You're going to perform in such a way as if this person never existed. How long is it going to take you to get good at their job? Learn all the metrics, right? Show up early. Eat your lunch at your desk. Understand what it takes to have turnaround and get a stopwatch. Maybe even a kitchen timer to understand how long it's going to take you per line of whatever bullshit they need you to do, how long it takes, and then track it. How many a day, how many a week, how many a day, how many a week, and then you keep that in a separate graph to show your own metrics for someone else. You're going to do what you usually do, Philip. You're going to win. Right? Just understand this isn't failure. This is practice. My first take, I said a lot meaner things because it's really agitating to see like this backseat Karen. Just, it's so much easier to punish someone when they're crushing it and then just drag you to the cubicle. Because I know you're a good person, the real lesson you learned is not this drama. It's how to treat people. And how when you're winning and you're sitting at that desk, you know how to treat the next person that walks through that door. That's what I know you got out of this. And a little bit on how to play this stupid corporate game, unfortunately. I just need you to do me like one favor after you win Employee of the Month. And it's Christmas time, and at the Christmas party, you're getting all the hot interns' numbers. Can you leave some of the women for the rest of us? That'd be great. One more thing. I'm sending this video to every member of the American military I know. Because we know thousands of young men that are just sitting alone in their League of Legends goon cave doing nothing. And someone has the nerve to tell you that you're moving too slow when in reality you're lapping them so fast they think you're standing still. I'm doing this because you're gonna brighten everyone's day. You already do. And it's really hard to feel down when you're lifting everybody else up.